Hi guys, so today we are going to look at another DP problem. Here the question is coin change and we have to identify how many possible variants are there. So we are given a sum amount and then we are given the number of the coin type of coins we are having. We are having coin of 1, coin of 2, coin of 3, and then we can use any coin any number of time that we wish to use, such that the sum will we have to make that the sum of those coins should be equals to 4. So here you can see they have used 1 4 times, and here 1 2 times, and 2 once, 2 twice, and 1 and 3. So these all are combining and making the sum of 4. So we have to return the number of possible ways how we can reach this sum 4. So let's just look into the question. So sum equals to 4, and we are given an array. These are the coins 1 2 3 4, something like that. Let's see, 1 2 3 only. Sum equals to 4, and okay, let's just take the length of this array. So how do you approach this question? First, let's see some. We'll start from here. Let's say we are taking the first element, minus 1, so this will be 3, minus 2, this will be, what do you say, 2, and minus 3, this will be 1. Again subtracting, 3, 2, 3 minus 2, this will be minus 1, minus 3, this will be 0. So here we are having one possibility, and 3 minus 2, that will be 1, and here 3 minus 1, that will be 2. So again, if you go on solving this here, you'll also have one probability. So at the end, you have to append like what are the total number of counts in which we are reaching the sum of 0 at the end. So let's see what's the approach for solving such type of question. In such type of question, you can always start with having the variables. So here the variable is n and the sum. And what else? Okay, now we need the base case. Since we are writing a recursive plus memorization question, top down, we need to have a base case. Base case are because of this variables. So we'll think of the minimum scenario if sum equals 0. Think of it like n and then sum 4. So 0 1 2 3 4, and here 0 1 2 3, 3 coins. Okay, so what if when the sum is 0? Sum is 0, then here when the sum was 0, we were returning like we were having one possibilities, right? So we'll return 1. What if there is a number, let's say 2, and here you are subtracting minus 3, so this will become minus 1. So we don't want this case, right? If elif sum is, if or elif both work, because if this return is executed, if this condition passes. So if sum is less than 0, or like you reached a scenario where you can't go any further, you are having let's say, I don't know, your n is no longer available, so n is less than 0, n is equals to 0, like you are not having any element in that scenario. What you can do is return 0. I mean, you got this. And let's just write the other scenarios. We'll just rotate. What are the other scenarios? The one consider and non-consider. So first we'll look at one of the scenario. What will happen when if this sum is let's say 1 and the value coin you are having is 5 or 6. So in such scenario you don't want to proceed, right? You need a checking mechanism over here. If what do you say, array n minus 1 is greater than sum. In this scenario you don't want to consider subtracting the element, you just skip to the next element. So let's name this function. Here we'll write return function array and then sum, then n minus 1. You are just moving to the next element. Else now you have to consider two way, either consider as subtracting the element or don't consider it at all. So return func, just we are writing don't consider array sum n minus 1. And another one, when you are considering, it will be here, we won't just I will tell you what will be here. Function array, if you are considering the element you are subtracting it, right? So sum minus array n minus 1, and since you are repeatedly using you can again and again subtract minus 1, so you don't need to do n minus 1, you just need to do n over here. Okay, and here since you want to return a max number of possible ways, you will have a plus sign over here, and this is sufficient, I believe, to memorize the solution. Memorize, you can store this into mem of n comma sum, and then if n comma sum in mem return, and here also return mem n comma sum. So this will be the whole approach for solving this question. Let's just go to the code and let's just implement it. Here we were having the memorization and length of coin. Again, the same function when sum is equals to 0, when sum is less than or n equals to 0, return this memorization. When the value of the coin was greater than the sum, then we were ignoring it, else we were solving like this. And yes, this was a working solution. So quickly we should look at the tabular method. Okay, so tabular method. Rather, I think we have a table already. Let's just write over here. So yeah, if the sum was 0, all possible ways were returning 1. So you have to initiate this array with 1, and then what you have to do once initiated, the other base case, what was it? Let's just look into it. So if sum was 0, and otherwise sum is greater than less than 0. So sum less than 0, that is not in the table, and n equals 0. So n equals to 0, return 0. So here n equals to 0, we'll initiate this again with 0. This will be 0, and then we'll loop for I in range 1 comma n plus 1 for j in range. Wait, was I doing it wrong? Sum equals to 0, n equals to 0. So this all will be 0. This will be sum plus 1, 1 comma sum plus 1. And then again we'll do the dp. If arr n minus 1 is greater than sum, dp ij equals to dp I minus 1 j, else dp I j equals to dp I minus 1 j plus wait, here dp I again, here it will be just I because we are considering the n, not the n minus 1, and in j scenario you will be j is the sum, j minus array I minus 1, and here return dp and sum. This will be our solution, tabular solution. So that's it guys for this video, and hopefully in next video we'll learn more of things. Thank you.